Mad Alliance was howling against Joe, aka Mad Joe FC. This is going to be my reaction and review for Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood, episode 44. Kick back, chillax. Let's get it.
It's been a long time, huh, Al?
Yeah.
So, I saw Pinocchio recently. She told me about your body.
Silence.
Hey, there he is.
Mr. Ho, you think you could give us a hand for a bit?
Yeah, sure.
Really? You mean that was your son back there?
I'm sorry if we interrupted. It's been a while, right? Maybe you should head back and talk.
I don't know. I left when he was just a boy and haven't seen him since.
Talk.
I doubt that he thinks of me as his father or trusts me.
Talk to
I'm
him.
not even sure what to say to him.
Hey, Dad!
Aw. Hey, Dad.
I'd like to work too.
Working.
Here, let me carry those.
Talking stuff while you work. I want to see some bonding.
Here you go.
But they aren't human, are they?
Correct. They're like humanoid receptacles, powerful dummies that we can bond souls to.
Oh.
Not only are they immortal, they're mindlessly obedient. They are the world's most perfect soldier.
They're dummies to put human
Mind
souls
if I ask you
into.
a question, sir?
Go right ahead.
You mentioned that souls would be bonded to them. Where do you plan on procuring these souls?
From rival lands, of course. Citizens from the countries we ravaged during the course of war. For one reason or another, the battlefield serves as a hunting ground for the collection of souls.
This place is evil!
Yeah,
Evil.
I would
Why
be
did I
jetting
ever come
out of
here?
there.
Mr. Green would never be in an awful place like this!
Oh, yeah, you would.
So, it's a countrywide transmutation circle, and you plan on destroying it.
Yeah. So I was kind of shocked to find you here, Dad. I must have some good luck after all. We encountered a man who was identical to you in Central. I don't know how you're connected to him, but I'm guessing you at least know who he is, right?
Yeah.
Are you sure you want to know, Al? You've given away your entire plan. Aren't you the least bit worried I might leak it to them? I'm glad that you feel like you can still trust me. Thanks, Alphonse.
Sure.
Even though I left them, this boy still sees me as his father and actually trusts me. Now then, I suppose I owe my sons the same trust they've given me.
Yes, hello? Oh, you're soldiers. You need a physical?
We're looking for someone. Is this man your only patient? There's no one else?
There's one more resting.
It's Ed. Oh, it's actually...
Are you the only patient back here?
Yeah. Why are you asking? What's wrong?
Tell me, were you at the bank this afternoon? Don't move!
Huh? Have you seen anyone unusual frequenting the clinic lately?
What's going on?
He's described as...
Right now! Show me your hands!
A red coat, blonde hair worn in a braid, and short.
Check it out!
Harris! Harris, what happened to you? Come on, sit down! Harris!
Cohen! Harris! What's going on? Hey, answer me!
Wow.
Damn. You
Yeah.
just had to take him out on your own, huh? You're pretty reckless, kid. You haven't even fully recovered yet.
Don't treat me like I'm an invalid. My injuries are completely healed, and I'm revving at full throttle.
Still awake?
Yeah, sorry. It's just a lot. You were a slave and now you're a Philosopher's Stone?
Yeah, right.
Told him the whole story.
Can't say I blame you if you don't believe me. I doubt I would. I know how impossibly far-fetched that it sounds. You'd have to be crazy to believe it.
With all they've seen...
I guess I'm crazy then, because I do believe
Yeah,
you.
I'd believe just about anything.
Do you really? That was fast.
To be honest, it kind of scares me. And besides, my situation's kind of far-fetched too. Wait, if you're a Philosopher's Stone, you don't have a normal human body, right? So does that mean Ed and I...
Aren't exactly normal humans either?
Yeah.
You don't have to worry, Al.
Wow.
It's true that I have a Philosopher's Stone fused to my soul. But not even that can change the fact that I am a human being. Although I look alike beneath Central, his body is like a leather bag that's patterned after mine.
A leather bag?
More or less. And if we can destroy that leather bag, then we can defeat what's inside.
That makes sense. Oh, I almost forgot. Look at this. They're gonna do the same thing to Amestris that they did to Xerxes, aren't they?
This is a reverse transmutation circle, huh?
Destroying the tunnel seems like the best way to thwart them. And since it runs under Lior...
That's not a good idea.
I was wondering what exactly type of thing that was.
They've got an immensely powerful homunculus named Pride watching over the tunnel.
But still, we've got to try before it's too late.
For all we know, they might have already completed the circle.
Then why are you so relaxed?
Because it's not yet time.
Huh? How do you know?
Look up, son.
The sky? You mean the sun god Leto?
The man in Central is waiting for the day of reckoning.
Wow, this is fun. Most people tend to curl up and cry. It's about time that someone actually fights back. I do appreciate the chance to kill my boredom.
The ultimate shield? And your voice sounds like... What the hell? You! How dare you imitate Mr. Greed?
Excuse me, I'm no imitation.
Not imitating.
My name is Greed.
You can't. How could you be?
All right, who are you?
It has to be. You are Mr. Greed. But how can you look like someone else?
I asked you who you are. Now tell me.
It's me! I'm your friend, Vigo! You haven't been gone from Dublin long enough to forget!
You're from Dublin. Oh, now it makes sense.
You remember me?
Afraid not. You must have been buddies with the previous Greed.
Oof.
I thought...
Sorry, pal, but you and I have never even met.
Oh, wow.
Mr. Greed, I'm your friend.
It's nothing personal. I'm just doing my job.
He's never met that
guy. I am sorry, honestly.
What have you done, Greed?
That's
Are you
Ling.
determined to prove you're a monster?
Oh.
What kind of sick creature?
Ling is
would
freaking
kill
taking
his own
control.
friend?
He wasn't my friend.
Then why do you remember him? And are you gonna try and tell me Beto was just making everything up?
Those are the last Greed's memories. They're not mine.
Then why are you in so much pain? Pull yourself together, Greed. I'm warning you. I'll take my body back if you drop your guard.
They aren't mine. Father purified me and purged the old Greed's memories.
Ling is in there.
Memories aren't a part of me anymore.
No, you're wrong, Greed! Look at them! Can you not hear their souls crying out? You abandoned them! Your real family!
Wow.
You threw them away like trash!
Yeah?
Fool! You turned your back on something you wanted! You don't deserve to call yourself free!
Who is it?
No, because it was... Just like I said in my review for the last episode, every episode since episode 40, everything, all the events have just been cranking up. Everything has been crazy. It's been awesome. So, like I said, a part of this episode was pretty much just Hohenheim and Alphonse catching up, and you could definitely tell the difference from when Ed and Hohenheim were talking versus when Al and Hohenheim were talking, because, you know, Ed, he's still pretty frustrated and mad at him, but Al, even after Hohenheim leaving them as children, Al still thinks of him as his father, and father probably isn't the best word. He still thinks of him as his dad, and he trusts him, and so Hohenheim trusts him as well, and so they talked and stuff, you know, working and talking and father-son bonding, and that's what I wanted to see. And Hohenheim just let Al know everything that there was to know, from being a slave to being a Philosopher's Stone. I actually didn't recognize that girl who works at the food place. She was the one from that episode, like early on in the show, where there was that priest and he had like a fake Philosopher's Stone, and, you know, Ed and Al helped that girl out. But, I mean, come on, you can't blame... can you really blame me? She showed up in one episode that was like... I don't even think it was before episode 10. It was like... I don't know. It was like before even episode 10. She showed up in that one episode, never saw her again. So, can you really blame me for forgetting her? So, yes. That's who she was. And also remember Ed and Al fixing the radio. I think it was like at the very beginning of either the second or third episode of the show. I'm not sure, but I remember that. Like when he said that, I instantly remember that. I remember it was... Because I remember it because I think it was the first episode of Fullmetal Alchemist that I watched in dub. That's why I remember it. I remember hearing the voices at the very beginning, hearing it in dub, and I think it was that episode where they were fixing the radio. So while Al and Hohenheim were talking, you know, Al is letting him know everything that's going on. But I mean, he kind of knows. He kind of knows some of this stuff, and the other circle is a reverse transmutation circle. So it's literally called reverse transmutation circle. So I'm guessing it does the reverse effect of what a normal transmutation circle does. And so now, you know, Al and Hohenheim, they've patched up. They've, you know, kind of made amends, bonded, patched up anything that needed to be patched up. They seem to be on a good foot with each other. So now it's just a matter of, you know, him and Ed getting on the right foot. I kind of forgot about Ling, him and Greed. I kind of forgot about them, you know, just, you know, they haven't really been showing up, you know, just kind of lingering in the background. So I kind of haven't been thinking much of them, but Greed's friend went to find him. So we were told that this is an entirely new Greed. Entirely new conscience, everything. Is it, though? Because he definitely had memories of past events that have happened as the so quote-unquote other Greed. So it's a new manifestation of Greed, but he still has some memories of the past Greed? If that makes any kind of sense, I'm guessing that's what's going on. And anytime Greed lets his guard down, Ling is there. So Ling's nowhere close to dead. He's just having to sit in this void, and he's there. He's kicking, he's pushing to get out of there. Anytime Greed lets his guard down just a little bit, Ling is there. And at the, I hope Ling eventually gets out, or I hope Ling is able to take his body back before the end of the show, because I remember when Ling first showed up, it seemed kind of like a pest to Ed now and what they were doing, but then I grew to really like Ling, so I hope that he gets his body back before the end of the show. And at the end of the episode, I don't know exactly what was happening because it cut off, but, you know, Ling was definitely fighting. You know what? I actually just remembered the end credits scene, so everything that I just said is kind of thrown out the window, because at the end credits scene, Greed is obviously still in control, and he went to Bradley, and I was like, okay, well, what's going on? What? But I was like, oh yeah! Because of episode 14, Greed and Bradley's fight. I was like, okay, I forgot about this, and I now understand why this is happening. So, the next episode is probably going to begin with Greed and Bradley continuing their fight, and Greed and Bradley have talked before, though, episodes back. After Greed took Ling's body, him and Bradley have, like, sat down and had conversation. I'm guessing what this is now because the old memories from the old Greed are coming back. Those memories of his battle with Bradley are coming back, and so that's what that is. I'm guessing that's what that is. This was my reaction and review for Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood, episode 44. Let me know what you thought of the video down below in the comment section. Links to all my social media will be down below in the description box. Smash the like button. Share this video with anyone you feel would enjoy. If you are new around here and you like what you see, tap the subscribe button to join the Mad Alliance on our journey to 100,000 subscribers. And ding dong the notification bell to be notified of when I upload a new video. My name is Joe, aka Mad Joe FC. I hope you all have a marvelous day. Mad out. Mad. Strong. Together.